You guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. It's so good to see everybody. And today we're going to talk about why the stock market went berserk today. There was so much money that was made in the market, and a lot of you are smiling because your portfolios went up. Well, I'm going to tell you guys what happened and what the implications are. And also at the end of the conversation, if you stay to the end, I'm going to tell you about a stock that I really like that I just bought some shares of. So get comfortable, buckle up a seatbelt. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I am your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about Black wealth and Black economics every single day. Sometimes we do it as much as 10 times a day because we are obsessed. We are obsessed with making sure that our children are not economic slaves. We are obsessed with making sure that our people, our smart people, the B1 people, end up becoming the most financially literate group of people on the planet. We are in the tough task of shifting culture because we are the strongest, we are the best, we are the brightest, we are the talented 10th because we are the ones that are committed to building a community. It's easy to follow along with what the white man got going on. It's easy to go and get behind him and to become a beta in what he does, but we are alphas, we are leaders, we will go build, and we're going to make our community great again. So if you agree with this philosophy, put a hashtag B1 in the chat. Put a B1 in the chat. Let me know what city you're from. And I just want to state that because I want y'all to know what we're all about. This is why I wake up every single day and I sound damn near the same as I did the day before and the day before that. And I've been doing this every single day for the past 12 years because I know how hard it is to shift a culture. I know how hard it is to shift habits. I know how hard it is to break generational curses, but that's what we are doing. And that's why we taught over 10 million people how to invest in our community, because we are going to be smarter than Jewish people when it comes to wealth. We're going to be smarter than Asian people when it comes to wealth. We're going to be better than white people. We're going to be better than everybody. It doesn't mean we dislike other people. I'm not saying that we're superior to you. I'm just saying we're going to bust our ass and we're going to get our kids ahead. So anyway, give me a yes in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Give me a yes in the chat if you are committed to making sure that your community is at the top of the pile. I will lean every ounce of my PhD on you in terms of giving you what you need to be on the cutting edge of all of this. So let me hop in. So first off, today's a good day for the stock market. How many of you, give me a yes if today you looked at your portfolio and felt really good about what you saw. You saw some money, like some cha-chings up in that mug. I'm super happy for you. I'm super proud of you if you have been sticking it out and investing, because this has been a tough year to be an investor. This has been the hardest year to invest since 2008. Just understand. So if you've been losing money for most of the year, don't feel bad. Join the club. A lot of us are, we're getting body slammed. And the thing is, that's what happens. Like New Edition used to say, tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Remember that? And I love that song. And it's funny that because I sing that song in class and I didn't know that a member of New Edition was actually in the Black Business School coming to stock market class every Tuesday. And he told me, he said, I noticed you use a lot of BBD references like Never Trust a Big Button to Smile and Can You Stand the Rain? And I said, yeah, because those are the best songs ever. And you make it really good. You make some really good. Those are some wise words y'all gave us in the early 90s. Well, anyway, but seriously, sunny days, everybody loves them. Making money, everybody loves having money. But tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? I think that would be a good message for today, because this year it's been raining. It's been thunderstorming. The market has been hard this year. And so the question is, can you stand the rain? Because everybody likes having money. Everybody likes getting money. All the rappers, we going to get money. We get money. We get money. Well, are you really committed to the hard work necessary to build the infrastructure that allows you to have access to the wealth in this country? In other words, can you stand the rain, or are you only a fair weather type of person? If you're a fair weather Negro, then you ain't never gonna have no money. Any money you have will be very temporary. And remember, the master can take that money back at any moment. It's where you see a lot of these guys, they get to the top of the pile and they make it. They got a #1 album and they're making all this money. MC Fly by Night. That's what E40 used to call them. He called it MC Fly by Night, where you making all the money, you're filling up the stadiums, and you think you're on top of the world. And then one day they decide they don't want you no more. They chew you up, spit you out, and throw you, and you have nothing. And a lot of times that occurs because you don't understand how the game is played. You didn't take time to understand the infrastructure of the system that was benefiting you financially. And so what I really want to talk to you guys about on a regular basis, this is what we're about in the Black Business School, and we do it better than anybody else on the planet, is we're about showing you how to build systems, how to understand what institution building looks like. And in fact, we were talking about a lot of this stuff with the whole Deion Sanders, Colorado versus Jackson State thing. I understood why Deion took the job. I just said, but man, that we missed a great opportunity to really build an institution that isn't just going to make Deion rich. Deion probably would have been richer, building something of his own because he's that great of a guy, that great of a personality. But even then, he would have made hundreds of other people rich, right? So let's jump into this now. McBilly's saying, can you stay on top of the market and start telling us where to invest for 2023? Yep, we do that every Tuesday, Billy. So if you want to join us in stock market investing class. You can do the first month for free. Just go to my website, BoyceWatkins.com. I give you a list of stocks that I pick every single week. I also give you tons and tons and tons of curricula, tons and tons and tons of access to events that we have in the Black Business School on a regular basis. So you get plenty of stuff that you need. And guess what? Your university charged you $100,000 to go to college. We'll charge you literally 1/1000th or 1/100th of that price over time. It doesn't cost that much, and we're much more effective. So feel free to take a look. All right, so here's what's going on. So today the market went up. It went up over 500 points. I think that's really cool. And the reason it went up is because Nike went up. Nike is a signal. Nike is a bellwether of what to expect for the economy. So when Nike went up, basically what happened is other stocks went up because they're looking for any signal to determine how bad this recession is going to be, when the recession is going to arrive, how heavy the Fed rate hikes have been hitting the economy. The Fed rate hikes are not done. There's basically a saying that says you should not fight the Fed, which means that if you've been a bullish investor this year, you probably aren't going to, haven't done very well. Bullish means you're expecting things to go up. Right. The people that made the most money were the people that were a little more bearish. I'm not really bearish, but I wasn't 100% bullish. If you guys are in the Prime program, drboyceprime.com, you'll know that we've been talking extensively all year about selling stock options as a way to be bearish in a bearish economy. Bearishness meant like take your money and run, get your cash flow each week, each month, and then get up out of there. Because if you're waiting for market prices to keep going up, at least in the short term, it's probably not going to happen that much because this economy has a lot of waste that it has to eliminate. Crypto is a complete wasteland right now. It's absolutely a mess, but it's going to get reconstructed. It's going to eventually reemerge. But right now, there's a lot of crap that has to be cleaned out of crypto. So the same thing is kind of true with the economy at large. The stock market had a lot of things they had to work through. And so in the Prime program, you guys will know that we've been selling. Whenever you're selling, that means you're kind of preparing for things to go down. So we've been selling the options, we've been buying the puts, but then also you have the ownership of the stock itself, where you've been, instead of waiting on it in a speculative sense for the price to go up, you've been actually using it the way a farmer might use a cow. The farmer might say, well, I might not sell this cow. This cow's value may not go up, but I can get milk from the cow every day. I can milk the cow and I can have plenty of milk, and maybe I can sell the milk. So that's kind of what we've been doing in the Prime program. The URL is right there if you guys ever want to join us. And so the great stock this week that was really exciting to me was actually one of the students in the Prime program actually suggested the stock. James happens to be my cousin, and he's in the program, and we were just talking about different stocks, and he mentioned this stock. He said, hey, can you take a look at this stock for me? And I said, sure. And I looked at it. I said, oh, this is a good investment. Let's sign up for it. It was Madrigal Pharmaceuticals. I don't know if anybody else bought that. So I looked at it. I analyzed it. I liked it. I bought some of it. And as you guys know, in the Prime program, I tell you guys that I just let you guys know what I'm doing, not to tell you what to do. It's not investment advice, but it's basically me saying, hey, here's a text. This is what I'm doing right now. And literally, I bought this stock. And the stock went from $65 to $231 over the weekend. And so congratulations to those of you who did buy it. I sent it out to you guys. I hope you bought it, because literally that stock had a 200% return or 250% return in a couple of days. James texted me that morning and said, hey, did you see this stock? And I said, oh, let me look. And I saw all this green and all this money. And so my wife was really happy about it, because we did buy, a substantial amount, and James had bought a lot, and a lot of other people have bought a lot. So it's really, really cool to see you guys making money. So if you did jump into that stock, I'm happy for you. That was probably the best, most exciting stock of the week in the entire market. And it's really the result of the fact that they had a clinical trial that apparently had good results. With pharmaceutical companies, it's either boom or bust. And I knew this, and that was one of the things we talked about. As I said, with pharmaceutical companies, you can make a lot of money selling the options, but you got to be really careful because they can drop or they can rise very, very quickly. And so I didn't buy any options on the stock. I don't really buy a lot of stock options. I usually either buy long-term options or I will buy the shares themselves. And I like to sell options. The reason I like to sell options is because selling the options allows you to generate income. I like to get the income. I don't chase waterfalls. I'm not trying to get the big win. I'm just trying to protect my wealth and grow it and generate income from my from certain companies, right? So ultimately, that was the big win this week, and I congratulate all of you that jumped into that stock. It was probably the best stock I saw this week. Now, what else is going on in the market? I got to run. I got a meeting in a second, so I don't have much time. But also, right now, I saw some stuff going on with Tesla, and it looks like Tesla shareholders are pretty mad at Elon Musk, and the stock price has been showing that. Tesla stock has been down quite a bit. It's been down about 55% over the last year. And, I think he stepped down as CEO of Twitter. But remember, I told you guys that Elon still owns Twitter. So he may not be the CEO, but he's the owner of the company. That's much, much bigger than being the CEO. The owner tells the CEO what to do. It's like if you're the Burger King manager, the owner of the Burger King is the one that's going to tell you what to do. So ultimately, I think Elon taking on Twitter might have been a little bit too much for him right now. His shareholders are very unhappy. He's probably getting sued over that, and it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. So anyway, guys, I got to go. And as I promised you, I'd tell you guys a stock that I just bought at the end of the video if you stay at the end. And the stock that I bought is Global Payments. The ticker symbol is GPN. GPN. That's a stock that I just bought. Global Payments. GPN. And if you'd like to see some other stocks that I like and that I picked, stocks that I sell options on, things like that, feel free to join us at drboyceprime.com. The URL is on the screen. And also, we have some financial flashcards for kids that you might love. We just, as you guys know, we have entrepreneurship flashcards. If you want to teach your kids about wealth, we also have basic investing flashcards. And then we just created some flashcards on credit. How to manage credit, and also on real estate. Those are going to be released next month. And so if you'd like to take a look at our financial flashcards for kids and get your kids ahead of the curve, feel free to go to financialflashcards.com. That's financialflashcards.com. Okay, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. God bless you. Thank you for listening. It was wonderful seeing you, and I'll be back a little bit later on today, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care now. Peace.